With Christmas coming up really quickly, I decided it was time to finally finish my Quiltmas quilt from 2023. Get it finished, get it photographed, get it on the blog. But I kind of came up with a bit of a problem first. Um, the cat is the problem. So it, I'd been working on it, I'd been hand quilting it, binding it, and in between times, it was also folded up on my trolley. And no matter where I put it, the cat decided she needed to be on top of it. Like this, and even like this when I was actually working on it. Which means the whole thing, which uses cream linen as a background, is covered in cat hair. So my first job is to get a lint roller. I actually had to go and specifically buy a new one because I couldn't find mine, and lint roller the entire quilt to get the cat hair out of it. And it was it was a lot. This quilt was a mystery quilt along in 2023 with 12 different designers doing 12 different blocks. You can see how much cat hair there is. Look at that. That's crazy. And I'm still going on that same block. So yeah, 12 different designers to create a sampler. I bought the fabric from a local Australian company, and to be honest, it was the fabric that got me into it because it was just such a pretty combo. They're all just solid linens. Some of the blocks I like better than others. You can kind of see there in the top right hand corner, there's like an N on a black, not a black, a navy background. And some of them, yeah, felt a little bit too in your face Christmassy rather than like the one that I'm working on at the minute, which is just like a cute snowflake inspired traditional block. And so yeah, I much prefer the blocks that were a bit more traditional rather than this is a Christmas quilt block. But they were all very cute. It was great to push out of my comfort zone. It was great to have a community to connect with. I do think it was a good lesson for me that mystery quilt-alongs aren't necessarily my thing. So, yeah, some people love them, probably not for me. I am glad I did it because it was fun. It's super cute to have now a Christmas quilt that I can put out at the beginning of next month, even though obviously here in Australia we don't need quilts in December. It's quite hot. It is quite mild at the minute, but still definitely not quilt time. But I do put quilts out as decor, even if we're not using them, so this will be fun to have out. And that was what attracted me to it, was the colours that worked really well with my house. So you can see I am up to number 3. So this has been a little bit of a lesson in making sure my stuff is well out of reach of the cat. So with this quilt, once I had it together, I just did a simple 2-inch sashing with cornerstones, and then I basted it and machine quilted just across the sashings, just in a grid pattern. And then I hand quilted each individual block, which I think turned out really cute. By the time I got the whole thing done, 11 sheets from my lint roller it took. The backing there, you can see I've just done some 2-inch squares to join the linen because it wasn't wide enough to do it in one run, so I made a bit of a feature of it, and it actually was nice and straight. Last thing to do before packing it away is, of course, photographing it. Mr. 12 helped me. He carried it out while I grabbed my camera, and we went outside. There's a cute little spot down across the front yard. He's just the right height for this quilt, actually. So there it is, all finished. Even though I don't particularly love some of the blocks, it's a fun quilt. It's clearly very Christmassy. Snapped a few photos, ready for the blog. Get those popped up as well. And it is done, dusted, and ready to go in the cupboard, just in time to pull it back out again next weekend when we set up our Christmas tree. It was a fun project, but I probably won't be doing another, but I have plenty on my list, including cross stitch and knitting and art journaling and of course Vlogmas and Blogmas for this year's Advent Adventures. Photo a day, December daily, so much to do. It'll be fun. But this one is fun. I really enjoyed doing it. And thank you for joining me on a little mini vlog about my Christmas quilt, and I'll be back next week with another video.